minds.
Discuss events.
Weak minds.
Discuss people.
We can presumably say that none of you gathered here belong to the weak minds.
We bring before your attention a lily and accent of a philosophied poem entitled
Evil has no easy explanation.
a poem that will leave you in awe, wonder, and recollected. To take you through, we are the students from St Bonaventure University, the only of its kind.
Evil has really no easy explanation. Sometimes we watch ourselves, our relatives, being taken away by evil, yet we can do nothing. Frozen in a scream that's never hid. We cannot stop ourselves, and so we go on helplessly. In our current times, we are experiencing COVID-19. Until now, the cause is not established. COVID-19 came as a merciless assassinator, taking away the norm and giving us a new normal. Yet in this new normal, you and I have a role to play in making sure COVID-19 becomes history. Let us join hands in getting vaccinated. In doing so, the newest normal will be our reward. I am vaccinated. Are you? Get yourself vaccinated. And today we are fortunate. The center is just right at the back. In doing so, the evil of COVID-19 will be the theme of the past.
We live with COVID-19. We walk with COVID-19. And we do everything with COVID-19.
Love and greater love washes over evil like an ocean, sweeping over filthy, fisted anger, jealousy, vengeance, and malice, drowning them into cold and unquiet deaths, leaving you weak and weeping on the strand. This love, what Father Chiso has said, is getting yourself ready for vaccination to avoid being a victim and a carrier of COVID-19. You wouldn't be yourself without the pain that twists inside you like that of potential dancers. Do not think of faithful echoes of praise that people shower upon you, but rather think of the people that reprove thy fault, for they prune you, chastise you, and make you a state of substance beauty, which equals nobody else but you and yourself. Remember, there's only one love, and one good, which is knowledge, and one evil, which is ignorance. And wisdom is the beginning when you begin to wonder, and wonder is the beginning of wisdom. So, perfect wisdom is when you come to understand that you know little about life, ourselves, and the world around us.
The being of being is being, and nothing can come from nothing, but something from something.
For sure and undisputedly, the being of being is being, and the being of nothing is nothing. If this makes no sense to you, then it will do you no harm. Only COVID-19 if you do not get vaccinated. Now that the being of something is something and nothing can come from nothing for certain, something has to come from something, then the evils that we see and experience come from the deepest desires to acquire fame, money, and status. Your will, your duty, and your obligation must be to look care for your brother and for yourself. Do not ascend the ladder at the expense of your neighbor. I cannot imagine this world without you and me, the air and the sea. Nothing will always be nothing, and we will not always be.
For several years now, moral, political, and legal philosophers, they've become increasingly interested in the concept of evil. This has been partly motivated by ascriptions of evil by laymen, social scientists, politicians, and journalists as they try to respond and understand the atrocities and horrors like genocide, terrorist attack, mass murders, serial killings by these psychopathic people, and now we can include COVID-19. We have lost a lot of of lives, my dear brothers and sisters, and we cannot afford to lose more. Some were shrouded by the thick blanket of death. Some were ravaged by the beast. Some had their scars defragmented by canisters and barrels from the bullets of guns. Some were bent beyond recognition, and their ashes sprinkled in the saline water of the sea, and the solution guzzled by the aquatic organisms. We need the concept of evil.
Evil, which is categorically two: natural evil and moral evil. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and cyclone, their occurrence is attributed to natural evil, while murder, nepotism, tribalism, and corruption are attributes of moral evil. Just like if you ain't vaccinated, you are committing moral evil. Evil is contagious and yet very difficult to eradicate. In our current times, we are experiencing COVID-19, the disease which has taken a lot of lives. But until now, there's hope that you and I can find light at the end of the tunnel. Evil is very contagious and yet difficult to eradicate.
Getting vaccinated is your moral obligation.
Most of this privation is evident in nepotism, tribalism, and corruption. And masses of people have suffered as a result of nepotism, corruption, and tribalism. Dreams have been shattered, aspirations never met, goals not achieved, plans not fulfilled. You had a gift of happiness and the relenting grace of perceiving light. But now, suddenly, a troubled face has trampled down all that gift and potential.
Do unto others that you wish to be done unto you. Act only in a manner that you wish your maxim to be universal law. Evil has no hierarchy, but many other times when you focus much on the evil that is done by a peasant, and do not reprove the evil that is done by those who walk on the red carpet, those who drive luxurious cars and wear expensive suits. Until now, the world is philosophizing and analyzing the cause of this evil, and no answers are given. Indeed, evil has no easy explanation.
Always remember to be good to every person you meet, because everyone is fighting a hard battle. We give up pleasure so that we might have pleasure, just like we go for war so that we might have peace.
And my name is Edwin Zilwimba, Oblate of Mary Immaculate.
And I am Jobu Kelvin, Order of Christ Minor Capuchin.
Mario Fumbelo, OFM Cap.
And I am Brother Michael Michelo Mwinga from the Order of the Friars Minor Capuchins. Who do the thing? Who do the thing? Hello, the St Bonaventure. Hello, the St Bonaventure. We are the best. We are the best. All the best. All the best.
What talent. Well done, brothers from St Bonaventure. I now call upon more entertainers